EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for August 9th, 2024. It is Friday, end of the work week, and the Friday video forecast is proudly sponsored by McCall Collective Brewing. McCall is a family-owned and operated brewery with two locations in the Lehigh Valley. Their original Southside Allentown location is at 102 East Susquehanna Street, and their second location, McCall Collective Tap House in Trexlertown, is located at 7743 Hamilton Boulevard. Both locations are open 7 days a week and have a full food menu, plenty of beer to choose from for both dine-in or takeout, along with local wine and cocktails. Their fourth annual wiffle ball tournament, sponsored by McCall Collective Brewing Company, of course, is next weekend, August 17th. And for more details about that and all of their upcoming events, visit their Facebook page or to place online orders, visit their website, mccallcollectivebrewing.com. Proud sponsors of the Friday video forecast. Remnants of Debby. This is now post-tropical, moving through our region today. There will be some heavy rain with this, obviously, but there's going to be some severe weather, a severe weather component possibly with this, and the Storm Prediction Center does have a slight risk for the eastern part of the state, and I'll show you that here in a second. This is going to move through actually rather quickly. So the biggest change, most notable change between yesterday's video and today is the end time is much sooner. So we might be out of this a lot quicker than we originally anticipated, which is always good news. Especially for Music Fest, with the main show act tomorrow evening, might be able to go on as planned. Those of you who have reached out to me about the Green Day concert at Citizens Bank Park, Green Day and Smashing Pumpkins in South Philadelphia, that too should be able to go just fine. I think this will be out of here by then. Maybe just a leftover shower or so. You know, it's passing through, but nothing crazy. No severe weather, and the worst of it will be well over by then. Okay. So this is today, and as I move this forward, this is going to move out pretty quickly, like I just said, and then we're going to be in the wake of this. This weekend is going to be absolutely fantastic, both Saturday and Sunday, mostly sunny skies both days. Before, it looked like it was going to be clouds giving way to sun. Actually, originally, it looked like a leftover morning showers, and then maybe some breaks of sun later in the day, and then it went to morning clouds giving way to sun, and now it's just mostly sunny the entirety of Saturday. Same thing here on Sunday. Same thing here on Monday. Mostly sunny all 3 days, and it's going to be very temperate. Saturday's going to be a little bit milder yet in the lower 80s, but then we get back down to either side of 80 degrees for highs on Sunday and Monday of next week. Okay, so let's get into the impacts for this and what we're expecting today. Here's what the NAM has this morning, starting us off at 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, again, there is a severe weather threat, and it's most notably going to be over here in the eastern portions of our region. These are going to be the severe areas, we think, and that is going to be the chance for a tornado. And I don't want to minimize this because there is a chance. And whenever you have a tropical, or in this case, post-tropical system, there's a lot of vorticity involved with this, where you have winds coming from different directions. So you got winds coming from the southeast of the surface ahead of this, and aloft, it's coming in from the south or south-southwest. So you got a different spin here, and because they're coming together, they kind of do one of these numbers here and start spinning, and then you get a chance for a tornado. Now, if you do have a tornado today, it's going to be one of those... and again, I'm not trying to minimize this, but it's not going to be, EF3, giant tornadoes like you see in, on TV or, down south in the plains. We're looking at a brief spin up, and it would probably most likely going to be EF0, maybe EF1 at most, and they should be short-lived, okay? And they're going to be embedded within all this rain, and the low center is actually going to be moving off to the north and east, so we're going to have... that's actually moving up here. Here's the low, right? And there's going to be a little bit of almost like a cold front. Not really cold front, but kind of. It's going to move through. Warm front is situated off to the north like this. So we're in this warm sector here, and then you can get that spinny stuff that we're talking about here. Anywhere within this heavy rain. So the threat's going to be earlier on in the day, in the morning, in fact, out here in central PA. And then as this moves eastward, that's going to translate eastward with this anywhere within this rain, heavier rain, that is going to produce a tornado along that. And eventually, it may produce one along the QLCS if it in fact develops, which is basically the line that's associated with the front itself. But look at the time here. This is 5 p.m. It's getting ready to move out of PA already by dinner time, and then it continues a few showers behind there. But like I said, if you're going to Music Fest, you're going to the concert down here in South Philadelphia, you will be able to, I mean, the lightning threat of this will have passed by then. That's really what they're concerned about, the severe weather aspect of it. As soon as that passes, it's game on. I mean, the last two nights at Music Fest, it rained both nights. Show went on. There was no lightning. Okay, so that's not the concern. It's really the lightning and the severe weather aspect of it. Here is where they have that slight risk, and you can see the big yellow blob here. That's where the areas the Storm Prediction Center has outlined for a slight risk for severe, and this is most of that area is tornadoes, as you can see in the green. This is a 2% chance, 5% chance in the brown shading here of a tornado. But again, giving context that this isn't a giant tornado, but, you know, small tornadoes can still do damage too. It's not like I don't want to minimize this, but, you know, they're going to be not a lot of these, but there is a chance for a couple tornado warnings to pop here. Probably going to be a tornado watch. It hasn't been issued at this point. Areas to our south of the Mason-Dixon line, are under a tornado watch this evening until 7 a.m. When you get down here, but that'll probably be extended up here to eastern Pennsylvania at some point, okay? And this is going to be after I, of course, uploaded the video. High resolution rapid refresh. This is the absolute latest run. This is the 02Z run. So this is the one I'm using in the 11 o'clock hour, but I'm recording this just before midnight. And again, anywhere along here, you can see these little red spots here. Any of these can produce a tornado as this is moving eastward, but it would be with that batch there, and then it gets over to the eastern side of the state. This is early afternoon. There's mid-afternoon. This is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. The HRR is actually even faster than the NAM is with getting this squall line moving through here. In addition to the, I mean, they have a severe wind possibility here. That would be isolated if it were to happen. I think it's just the, just different points of this line here. It might not be exactly here, but there could be some spinning here along this line on the QLCS as it moves through. So that is where you get your severe threat. And then you get to 4 o'clock, and it's just getting ready to move out of Pennsylvania already. So we think between 4 and 5 it moves through, you know, the Lehigh Valley and down to Philly, and then it moves into Jersey after that point. There still could be residual showers behind it, but just hit or miss stuff, not a real big deal at that point. The other component of this is going to be the wind, and the wind is going to be greatest during the morning and morning through mid-afternoon. And you see it's just a quick increase of wind, 15 to 25, with some gusts 30 to 35. That's what we're looking at, and that goes through about mid-afternoon, and then that's done. Okay, so the wind aspect is not going to be crazy, but the fact that we've been so saturated lately is going to kind of exacerbate things a little bit, and we're going to be definitely saturated. Here is what we have for total rainfall from this event, and you can see the highest concentration of heavy rain is in this red color, the A, labeled A here for those of you who are colorblind. There are a chance here for anywhere between 2 and 4 inches in that red shaded area. The B, which is the yellow here, and that is looking at between 1 and 2 inches of rain, and then a ½ inch to 1 inch is here in the green areas, but there could be some locally higher amounts in any of those sectors. So that's what we're dealing with today, but again, this is going to end really quickly. We're not dealing with this, you know, past this evening, it doesn't look like, and this will be wrapped up pretty quickly, which is a good thing, because once we get beyond this, again, absolutely gorgeous weekend coming, and then we have next chance of rain is not going to be in this 7-day forecast. We have here's Monday, mostly sunny. Here's Tuesday. We'll call it partly cloudy Tuesday with the system in the vicinity, but we should stay dry as of now, and then back to mostly sunny skies here on Wednesday, and partly cloudy here on Thursday to round out the 7-day forecast period. Temperatures will very slightly increase as we head toward midweek next week, closer to the middle 80s, but it's still going to be very temperate for this time of year. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for August 9th, 2024. Have a great Friday.